Yo, what's up? Happy Sunday. Hey, man, if you just getting on the YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to it. I'd appreciate it. We about to get, you know what I'm saying? We about to get real weird this football season. I'd hate for you to miss it. Put the notifications on. Anytime I go live, I schedule it, that morning. And then if you put the notifications on, it'll let you know. So sub to the Hold the Mayo YouTube. I'm on a bunch of other shit too. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, X, Facebook. I'm on all that shit. So check me out. HTM Live tonight presented by Burkhardt AC Heating, Electrical, and Generators. It's July. It's July 6th. It's time to start looking into a generator. Just start looking into one. Maybe you don't buy one for another 2 years, but start looking into it now. Give Burkhardt a call, 985-626-7741, or go to burkhartsair.com. Also presented by the Compman. If you get hurt on the job, just know this is the guy you need to call. These are real attorneys that are working in the workers' comp system. They can help you out if you get hurt on the job, you fall on your ass, twist your ankle, trying to leave work because you're so excited. Whatever happens, the Compman can help you out all over the state. Doesn't matter where you're at. 504-838-8883. And also presented by Blue Plate Mayo, who's been here for you since 1927, bro. So shout out to Blue. It's always shout out to Blue Plate. I'm opening up the River Parish trash line right now. It's wide open tonight. So, yeah. All right. We in that few weeks before football starts. We got 8 weeks till football. So now's the time. Call me about whatever's on your mind. I'm taking Saints predictions, LSU predictions, Tulane predictions, any predictions you got. Give me a call with them. Let's start talk. Motherfuckers calling and hanging up. Let's start talking ball. Not a lot really went on this week, so we kind of just in the same boat, just sitting here on our hands waiting. Spread quarters, River Parish trash line. Business stinks, but it's picking up.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I've been watching your show for a long time.
Hell yeah, I love that. That's what's up. Glad to have you on.
Yeah, me too. I'm surprised you answered.
What's going on?
I was surprised that you answered.
Well, that's yeah. Well, I answer the phone the whole show, so that's shouldn't.
She does a great Coach O impression.
All right, well, go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm just waiting on you. You called. I'm waiting on y'all. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I appreciate the support, but motherfucker, this ain't a happy we made it call. You gotta call about something. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, I hope you had a good 4th of July. I see you got in the post that the hot dogs get most love all year on 4th of July. I prefer hamburgers on a charcoal grill. I think that the flavor of a charcoal grill and a hamburger, you can't beat it.
Yeah, I just feel like every other day other than 4th of July, hot dogs kind of get hated on. Like, oh, why you eat hot dogs? Oh, they processed. Oh, what's in a hot dog? All that shit. And then come 4th of July, everybody's fucking raving about hot dogs, dude. Joey Chestnut, of course, eats 70 plus every 4th of July. He did it again, 70 and a half. But everybody else on the planet's eating hot dogs too. Well, in the country. Some people don't like hot dogs all over the world.
So on Friday, I went to the neighborhood bar for a cold one, and they had a hot dog eating contest. And my Asian partner, Lee, entered it, and he won, bro. He won it. He ate more hot dogs than the entire country in North Korea did in a whole year.
Wow. Yeah, no, a lot of hot dog competitions going on, too. So how many did he eat?
Well, so each contestant got 10, and it was whoever ate the most in 10 minutes or finished their 10 first won, and he finished his 10 in 8 minutes, no problem.
10 hot dogs?
So he won $250 gift card. But, dude, look, and he ain't a big person, bro. Like, a Ethiopian midget with anorexia as big as him. I don't see how these little people always win.
Well, The only person that ever gave Chestnut a run for his money was what's his name? Kobayashi.
Japanese dude. Yep.
And they blackballed him. They said that he was on like steroids or something. I forget the story, but even if he was, how's that gonna happen? You still got to put hot dogs in your stomach. Pause.
I don't know, bro. Look, those little Asian dudes can eat, man. Look, they don't have Chinese. They don't have Chinese buffets in China because they'll eat them out of business.
Yeah, I think that. That's one thing I always wondered. How different is our Chinese food than actual? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they have a buffet out there? I always wondered that, or do they just serve some different shit altogether?
I don't know. I've never been over there, but I'm sure we could YouTube it. But dude, to win $250 gift card at a bar for eating 10 hot dogs in 8 minutes ain't a bad payday.
What's your favorite firework?
Oh, I don't know, man. I saw the ones here in D.C. the other night, and they were spectacular. It was like, dude, you ain't never seen a fireworks display until you seen the one in person in D.C., like over the mall.
Well, look, the only firework display I watched Drew Brees. He posted one, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna watch anybody's firework video, I'm gonna watch Drew Brees' firework video. But my favorite firework, it's got to be the Roman candle. Got to be. It's just, it's smooth, bro. Every time.
Well, dude, when I was a kid, we used to shoot Roman candles and bottle rockets at each other. Dude, you do that shit now when you go to jail.
Yeah, no, we were shooting Roman candles at each other too. Yeah, we had the woods and shit, so we felt we were safe in there, which in all reality, we probably should have, caught on fire, but we made it. We made it.
Yeah, look, I got all my fingers and stuff, so I'm happy about that.
All right, brother. Well, look, I appreciate the call.
Have a good red bean and rice Monday tomorrow, and get a hot dog with the red beans and rice if they got them.
All right, we'll do. Maybe we'll see. All right, bro. Fuck, I forgot Monday's already here, bro. That motherfucker comes so quick every single week. Godly. Spread quarters.
Devin.
Yeah.
What you say, my boy?
Not shit, bro. Not a lot going on, but I'm down to talk. What's happening?
I was at Hooters today. I watched the Dodgers, Houston Astros.
All right.
Astros swept them. Just got done with the Gold Cup.
Unfortunately,
America.
Bro, see,
they didn't win.
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what we get for getting hype about USA soccer. I'm sorry, bro. I got to say it. I know we're a day or 2 days removed from 4th of July. That's what we get. We get a 2-1 defeat from Mexico. They score with what? What they had 3 minutes left when they scored? That's what we fucking get.
They scored like 13, 14 minutes into it with a header. But,
okay.
But I get what you're saying. People getting hyped. But you got to get hyped. It's a good time to be hyped.
Yeah, but wasn't it a tied game up until like the 77th minute? 1-1?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So they scored right before the 90th. So, that sucks.
You're right.
That sucks.
You're right.
Yeah.
You gotta lick your wounds and move on and learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
We're not learning. Bro, when is USA ever going to have a good soccer team, bro? Seriously, bro. We got to figure this out, man. We got to, bro.
Well,
because you can't tell us that we don't have the best athletes. We do, bro. They all playing football and basketball. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah, you're right. And listen, talking about football, we was at Hooters, and I was next to a guy that said the Saints wouldn't win more than 3 games this year, bro.
Well, that's what because everybody's saying that because they ain't played the down of football yet. It's not like the Saints gave us a reason to think that they're going to win 10 games at the end of last year. It gave us a reason to think, hey, next year we're going to win 10 games. Dude, everybody.
I don't think they're going to win 10 games. I don't think they're going to the playoffs. But, bruh, they're going to win 4, 5, 6 games, bruh.
Bro, I hope they win 14. You know what I'm saying? But
you and me both.
Yeah, there's a lot of negative Nancy's right now, bro. There's a lot, dude. And then we ain't even did the quarterback competition yet. That's the best part about it.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody's in the dark. Unless you're in the know, you don't know what's going on with the quarterback. Do you know who they're going to start?
No, that's why they got training camp. We about to have a competition. So, I mean, we really about to see what's up, man. Like, none of that shit's going to matter no more. So, everything that Tyler Shuck's done since he's been here, ate oysters, went here, went there, and all the shit Spencer, none of that shit matters anymore. Now it's just him versus him. That's it. And, like, we're gonna crown a quarterback, and we're going to see what's up week 1 against Arizona. Would you bet on the Saints to win week 1?
Yes, I am hopeful. I'm hopeful, yes. Hope will kill you, bro. Hope will kill you. But guess what? I got faith, bro. I got faith.
Hope and faith been killing Saints fans for fucking 50 years. But we did win that Super Bowl.
You know what I'm saying? So let's remember that. Now let me look back to the fireworks, bro. Give me a Roman candle. Give me some bottle rockets.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to shoot some motherfuckers down with these bottle rockets, bro.
You're going to shoot a motherfucker down with the bottle rockets?
I'm going to hit him right in the ass, bro. Baya, 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 baya. And that's after the Roman candle stops shooting the fireball.
And I think that's maybe what we need as citizens. We need a bottle rocket shot at our ass every now and then. I think you're right, bro.
And we need parents to stop coddling their kids, talking about, don't treat my kid like that. Fuck your kid. Let them take a fucking green ball up their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it.
We got to do Hooters one day, bro. Let me know.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Hooters on Vets, bro. We got to go.
Let's fuck. Hey, we can't do the one on the West Bank, bro. We talked.
No, on Vets, not the West Bank. No.
I'm just letting you. I'm confirming what you said. We're not doing the West Bank.
Well,
let's fucking go, bro.
All right, brother. Thank you, man.
I'll let you.
All right, dude. Later. All Dave, all night in the chat. Roman candle wars using garbage can lids for shields. Good times. That was good times, dude. How about this, bro? So when I was growing up in Chalmette, I actually lived in Miro, and we had woods right there. Dude, we made a whole paintball fucking arena in the woods. Dude, I don't know, bro. Like, and I don't want to sound old or nothing like that, but like these tablets done got these kids in the chokehold, and I'm just glad that it wasn't like that. And I loved video games. Bro, I loved video games, but I still went outside, You really don't see motherfuckers outside like that no more. We were really outside, bro. We had a rope swing, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo. It's Nola Boy, brother.
Yo, what's up, Nola Boy?
Hey, bro. The fireworks, dude. Oh, man. Me and my dad bought some artillery shells, dude.
Yeah, I'd imagine that you blowing the shit out some fireworks. You 14, you know what I'm saying? That's like prime age to just blow shit up.
Dude, it sounded like a 12-gauge shotgun going off.
You ever did the 2-liter trick, Nola Boy?
My dad told me stories about doing that with a cheap toilet bowl cleaner and some tinfoil.
Yeah. There's a bunch of tinfoil is definitely one of the ingredients, but there's a bunch of different chemicals you can add.
I've heard some with like chlorine too, like cool chemicals. I've heard that too.
Yeah. Gunpowder is another one that can do it.
Yeah.
But it'll set off every car alarm in the neighborhood. Every single one of them. That's how you tell people Happy 4th of July without actually saying it.
Yeah. My dad told me they do these fireworks called the assault choppers.
Wait,
like,
now, what's that?
My dad told me about this firework called the assault chopper. They don't make them anymore.
Yeah, no, I remember them. I remember those.
Yeah. So they would like set off every car alarm in the neighborhood.
Nola Boy, what you think about the Saints, man? What's your predictions for the Saints, man? I'm trying to get predictions in, bro. Now that we close,
I said 12 and 5. I'm probably gonna get. People probably gonna say I'm high, but I think they're gonna do decent. I mean, look, you got a new coach, new like a lot like offensive coaches and defensive coaches there, and we got players that we got in the draft, and we got a quarterback that can give us opportunity, but he's gonna have to show it this season. I think they're gonna do good. I think that they are, but. And I'm on a bet that they're going to win the first game of the season, obviously. I mean, come on. It's the Cardinals.
I know. Kyler Murray, though. Mobile quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Mobile quarterback week 1 in the dome against the Saints. We'll see, bro. It's not going to be an easy game. No game is easy week 1 in the NFL, bro. It's going to be all over the place. But if I had to make a bet right now, I think the Saints could do it, bro. I think the Saints could do it
yeah.
on some defensive shit. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
I think LSU is going to do really good, too. But my judgment is if they win the first game. That is my judgment.
Well, it's got to be your judgment because we've lost the first game the last 6 years or some shit like that. So, no, we have to win the first game. I need to see LSU beat Clemson by 14 or more. I think
and to just lose the first game for 6 years straight is kind of just depressing. It's embarrassing to see it.
Because most teams that are worth a shit don't lose the first week. I mean, now they don't play as tough of teams as we do, but, you know, we got to get over that, you know, and I think most fans are, but some fans are like, hey, won't you schedule somebody soft? No, because we LSU. So we could beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's in the pedigree, bro.
What is your thoughts on the patches on the jerseys? What is your thought?
Oh, yeah, the ad patches. Okay, so let's just keep it LSU for now because that's who announced that they were going to do it. LSU announcing that they'll do the ad patches. And you would have to think that it's, you know, I even put out some odds on Twitter. I got Canes at minus 250 to be the ad patch. I mean, who's going to stop Ty Graves from getting that Canes logo on? And you know he's probably going to do it. He might not, though. And if he doesn't, you know who's going to be waiting there. It's going to be Gordon McKernan, 100%. You got walk-ons at plus 100. McKernan's at minus 115. Walk-ons plus 100. LeBurge.
I heard one of my friends they're going to put Popeyes on it.
I'd be down with that. I would love if they put Popeyes on the jersey. Are you fucking kidding me? That would be amazing. I mean, I'd be happy if they put Benny's Car Wash on the jersey. You know, if they put Zippies on the jersey, you know, Hungry Howie's. You know, there's a lot of ways they can go, but it's going to be a lot of money. So I'm thinking that Canes is probably gonna be there.
100%.
Who knows? They might just give it to like fucking Walmart or something. It might be bigger money than we could ever even imagine. You know.
And because like they did some of the patches, you know, like during like the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl or whatever, they did that too on the jerseys. They put that.
Damn, Taco Bell would be fire, bro. Andrew in the chat, bro. If they put the bell on there, I'd be all in on that. Best menu in the fast food game, bro. Taco Bell, bro. Still to this day, I've been saying that for fucking over a decade, dude. It's the best.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What's your Taco Bell order, Nola boy?
All right, brother. So we got the 4 cheese roll-ups, large Baja Blast, one order the chips and queso, and a large order of nacho fries.
Motherfucker, you didn't even say a taco. There wasn't even a taco. Can't find a taco with a search warrant.
And then the cheese and corrugated crunch. I
mean, you ain't gonna be able to shit for 7 years. You eating so much cheese, bro. But all right, I mean, you want to know my order?
Yeah, bro.
I like 5 tacos. They could be soft, or it just depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Just original taco. Huh? No, because the box always got one thing in it that I don't fuck with, so I don't even risk it on the box.
What is it?
It just depends. I don't like white sauces and shit. You know, I'm kind of picky with that. You know, obviously I don't like mayo, but I don't like sauerkraut. I don't like none of that shit. But 5 tacos, traditional tacos, a quesadilla, cinnamon twists, usually 2 bags of cinnamon twists, and I'm with you on the Baja Blast. Respect your body.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, brother. Well, I'm free up the line.
All right, dude. Good talking to you, man.
All right, later, bro. All
right. Dude said all cheese items. He said cheese roll-ups, a cheesy this, and nacho fries. Motherfucker, a cheese maniac. Love the Mexican pizza. Spread quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
I'm double dipping. Hooters here. Forgot to say, smash that like for my boy. I apologize.
All right, well, I appreciate it. I gotta let you go though. No double dipping. We can't double dip, bro. We gotta get that out of our system before football season, bro. Because there's gonna be no double dipping in football season, bro. I have had the nacho fries. They good. Love the Mexican pizza. I love the chalupas. Bro. Now, my favorite thing Taco Bell had was the grilled chicken burrito, and they got rid of it. Okay? That was a huge mistake by Taco Bell. They got rid of the grilled chicken burrito. They used to tell them grilled on the outsides. You know what I'm saying? Spread quarters.
Yo, did you see U.S. men's national team lost to Mexico?
I did. That's what you get. That's what you get for thinking that they, USA's not.
Hey, I mean, they're resting all the starters. They're not playing Pulisic or anybody.
I know, bro, but come on, dude. They're going to let us down again. And I hate to say this about my country soccer team, but they just not getting that much better. They not.
They're not. I don't think they're doing anything in the World Cup. It's going to be the same mediocre stuff, win 2 games, and then go on to lose it.
The best time for USA Soccer, I was in college, and it was, it had to be 2014, 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember we had beat Portugal?
Yep.
Bro, and shit was lit, bro. Landon Donovan, Dempsey, all the dogs, bro. Bradley, who was that goalie? Tim Howard. We were really felt like we could have did something, and then we ran into who? We ran into Germany, I believe. And we got fucked over by Germany. But
yeah, it was Germany. Yep.
But I would take that run, if they could pull it off, because it's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, anything's better than what it's been the past few years.
Yeah. But that's just crazy, man. It's 1-1 the whole game, and then boom, 77.
At the end, they get it. And there was a handball in the game too towards the end. Saw on Twitter or X or whatever. Just completely did not get called. A lot of missed calls. Usual way it goes.
So, and this was for what? This was for the Gold Cup? All right, so this
was for the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Yeah, North American Championship.
So, who winds up playing for the thing? It's going to be Uruguay and who? Who winds up, who?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Me neither.
I don't read into it that deep. I'm like, USA's in it. I'll watch it until they're out,
Wow. They fucking out Kenny Powers. All right, dude. Well, you got any predictions, bro?
Oof. I don't know. Hey, I'm not an LSU fan or anything.
What fan are you? It's all right. What fan are you?
I'm Florida Gators fan. I know you hate that, but I'm a Florida Gators fan through and through. And I'll be in Death Valley, of course, every year for Florida versus LSU. But I'm thinking LSU gets away with 2-3 loss season. I think
y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped so bad in Death Valley. I'm gonna be at that game too.
We don't. DJ Lagway is pretty good though.
I know DJ Lagway's good. I know. Y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, we're gonna win our first game, and then we ain't gonna have a challenge really until we play y'all. And I'm telling you, we're bringing all the smoke, bro. Florida better be ready, bro. I love beating Florida. Love it. Oh my God.
That's a night game. Y'all. That's a huge game. Night game in Death Valley. Yeah. That's a huge game.
Y'all gonna be extra sad at night for sure. But all right, bro. Well, I appreciate the call.
We'll see about that.
All right,
see you, man.
All right, man. Later. Fucking Florida. I love beating Florida. I can't think. I mean, Alabama, of course. We love to beat Alabama, but man, I love beating Florida, bro. Going back since Tebow and them. I remember when we beat Florida when they had Tebow and all them dudes. It was 07. Hester was running all over their ass, bro. Hester was running them over. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yo.
Fish fry, brother.
What up, Fish Fry?
Fucking missed last week because had a chick over. She wanted to watch what's that show called? Love Island.
Yeah.
Needless to say.
So
yeah,
how many? I gotta know. How many grown ass men are watching this show right now? A lot. I'm not trying to hate on it.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
What was your thoughts on it? I mean, you missed the show last week to watch it. So what was your thoughts on it when you did watch it?
Dude, I was trying to watch it on YouTube, but I kept lagging and she couldn't even get through. And then you got that shit playing in the background, man. It was just it was a headache, man. It was bad.
So what's the point of Love Island? They basically just get. I'm imagining that they get sent off the island if the chick don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Get off the island type shit.
I guess. I guess. You have to have some chick in her mid-20s and a fucking crisis about that, man. This is like a big orgy to me. I don't know. They all sleep in like the same room. It's weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. I do have a couple things I want to talk about. What about the influx of cougars on the show, man?
We have had a few ladies calling the last few weeks for sure. Yeah, we have.
Calling in the
and look,
chat.
football season. They call during football season too, because everybody's pissed, men and women. Everybody's pissed during football season. So. Yeah,
and I couldn't get through last week after that guy from ULL called and said that ULL was going to come up there and wax USM, but I'm a USM alumni. We're gonna go to Lafayette and we're gonna wipe the floor with them.
You think so?
It ain't gonna be fun. I think so.
I couldn't give a shit less about that football game. I gotta be honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? When is that? Week 1?
It just pissed me off being an alumni.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, wish y'all the best. Same with Lafayette. I wish them the best too. But what do they like to be called now? Louisiana. Yeah, wish them the best. It's not nothing against them. It's just like you can only like watch and like support so many teams. And for me, college, it's LSU and Tulane. That's just what it is.
I hear you, bro. Dude, 4th of July, who cares was better than mine?
Dude, I had a crazy 4th of July. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was at the pool all day. And yeah, bro, for like 11 hours. I was at the pool. They had a DJ. Forget what the DJ's name was. It was like chicken and waffles or hot and honey or something. It was some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But they did it was like some Calvin Harris shit. Everybody was fucked up for sure.
Yeah, well, I had a crazy one too. Friggin' ran out of gas in my boat coming back from Sunbuns, so I put my trolling motor down to get to my buddy's camp and still like 20 minutes away with the trolling motor down, trying to get some gas. And those loaded tops from the fuel dock hit me. And I had to swing over and hide behind somebody's camp on the river and get some demons out of me. It got rough.
Yeah, dude, I've been there before too. Like when weather got bad and shit like that, we find anybody that built anything in the vicinity, we just stopped there. And last time I did that, it was probably like a few months ago, somebody had a camera on their camp. And sure enough, they realized it was me and was like, hey, man, you taking a piss at my camp right now? I'm like, yes, I am, motherfucker. It's fucking raining. It's nuts off. But, dude, that's how you survive. That's how you survive on the water, dude.
I had to go, I mean.
Yeah. What's your favorite firework, Fish Fry?
Dude, this is... no, did you ever have Bottle Rocket Wars?
Yeah, no, somebody had called about that. Yeah, we had Bottle Rocket Wars. We had Roman Candle Wars, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, we were playing paintball, which has nothing to do with fireworks, but I figured I'd mention it.
Man, we used to back everything out the garage and put everybody in the garage and start shooting bottle rockets off in the garage. Everybody had to stay in there.
I've been in one of them
before. I remember we had a bottle rocket Roman Candle War, and I was laid up on the side of a pond levee. And got dome piece with a Roman candle right on the forehead.
Golly.
Pinched all my hair together. Oh, it was so bad.
Bring it back, bro. That's how boys turned into men, bro. Just like you said.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why everybody's so soft nowadays, man.
Because they ain't had a bottle rocket up their ass. You right. Right.
Yeah. Bring back the barrel butt bottle rocket, man.
No, you right, brother. All right, Fish Fry. Well, I appreciate the call, dude.
All right, bro. Take it easy. Later.
Are fireworks still illegal in certain places? I'm looking in the chat. Hopedale, the original Love Island. You fucking right. Spread quarters.
What's up, Devin? It's Melf Hunter.
Melf Hunter, what's up, man? I saw your picture that you tagged me in on Twitter. It looked like I couldn't find ass with a search warrant, but you look like y'all were having a good time.
We were just making Vegas bombs great again, brother.
There you go. I don't know how you. I can't drink that shit no more, dude. I gotta drink tequila, man. I don't even like how, like, if I'm gonna shoot something, it's gotta be tequila because I don't know, bro. Like, it doesn't I don't feel fucked up when I wake up in the morning for whatever reason, but it makes me feel so good at the time, and it's right to the point. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Very little sugar. I just don't like gold tequila. That shit's nasty.
Yeah, we just coming off of a fucking 3-day bender. I had the DJ at the bar for July 3rd, and then July 4th went by the pool. Got me a MILF. I got me a MILF's number.
There you go. That's a good start. Good start. Bro.
Yeah.
Good start.
And then we went up to Ponchatoula by my boy Jay Bunny, and we were drinking, watching the 2019 Eagles Saints game. We watched that full game. We watched the LSU Clemson game, and we capped it off with 2019 LSU versus Bama.
There you go. What about fireworks? What's your favorite firework?
See, I'm more of that those little dynamite things and fucking around with people, light them, throw them at their feet, make them jump.
Yeah, the one. Okay, I'm surprised nobody said the snaps yet. You know what I'm saying? I know they're not like a huge impact, but snaps were. Everybody used to keep a thing of snaps on them on the 4th of July. Yeah, you throw them by somebody, freak somebody out real quick. That's all it is.
I would say I like throwing like shit in the water. You know what I'm talking about? When you throw like light of mortar or like a big ass dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Too.
So you like to involve the water into it?
Yeah.
All right, you a real firework fucking rebel, motherfucker. You probably blow up a motherfucker's pond if you could.
If I can find it, it's gonna happen.
Jumping jacks, damn, bro. They saying all the names. They saying all the names.
Yeah.
They saying all the names.
Yeah.
All right, Milf Hunter. All right, dude.
All right, my boy.
All right, man. Take care later. As long as it's not like just a sparkler. You never want to be just a sparkler motherfucker. Just holding a sparkler like, hey. If you just fuck with sparklers, it's a little weird. Sprite quarters.
What's up, Mayo? Happy 4th, bro.
Hey, what's happening? Happy 4th.
Hey, what is the first thing? Let's talk pals, dude. What's the first thing Joe Dumas should have fucking done when he got the job? What is the first thing he should have done?
First thing he should have done. We may not agree on this. You see what I'm saying? So why don't you just tell me?
He should have fired fucking Willie
I knew
Green.
you were gonna say that. See, I don't necessarily agree with that, but.
Hey, look, I'm with you on Zion, dude. I'm still with you on that train. We got to ride his ass till he gets us in the playoffs, okay? So I'm like you. I ain't giving up on him yet, and I don't want to give up on him. He showed us what he can do.
I'm excited to see.
Willie Green is not going to take us there.
Well, I'm excited to see what they do with this era of we're going to build around Zion. Like, we've had a couple of these, but... This one right here, it's been an aggressive. Look, they went and got Kevon Looney on Monday. That's a good veteran presence right there. Has won rings. He can eat boards. You don't need this guy to start. You need him to kind of step in, be a leader, step in off the bench. I like Misi starting. I think Misi showed so much promise that you have to start Misi, right? You have to. You have to bank on Misi, bro. And I think that he showed enough promise to where it's going to pay off. And then I like, I like what they did in the draft. I thought it was pretty aggressive.
I like the way we were aggressive, for sure. But the other thing too is we signed in free agents. Why haven't we signed Boston? Boston played his heart out for us last year.
He was really good. He was really good. I don't know if they did or didn't. I don't know about that. I think he might still be on the team. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he is, dude.
Okay. I thought he was just on the free agent for.
Right now it's showing Brandon Boston on there. It looks like a salary $596,000.
I think we're gonna be competitive, but look, I was never a big CJ fan, dude. I watched that guy choke more in the last 3 years in the last minute of so many clutch games where he missed shots. It just absolutely killed us. So I'm glad he's gone.
Wow.
I don't think he was ever, but I didn't want to get rid of Ingram.
See, me neither. I never wanted to lose Brandon Ingram. I really didn't. Now, don't get me wrong. He was injured a lot. He was injured to where he'd be out for this, that, the other. And then I didn't love how he got exposed, especially defensively, in the prior playoffs when we played OKC. I didn't like how he got exposed like that. But at the same time, it was OKC. He was still a really good scorer to have could be your primary scorer on any given night if he's healthy. But you know what, bro? It's the new era now. It's a pool party, Jordan Poole.
And I'm like you, man. I could cry. We got rid of JV, dude.
Yeah, I heard Jonas might be going. I heard Jonas might be going overseas to play.
Yeah, I hate to see that happen, dude. He was such a fan favorite here, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk fireworks, dude. This is cool shit.
Yeah, no. What's your favorite firework?
Well, I like. We did the Roman candles. We did the fucking bottle rocket wars, but we buy sparklers because sparklers are so cheap. Get a roll of duct tape, tape them motherfuckers up. That would make a fucking bomb.
Oh, really? I never did that.
And then, you never did that. Oh, come on, bro. You from the parish.
Bro, we didn't even put sparklers in our hands, brother. That shit was for sissies.
Dude.
Yeah, no, we didn't even touch them.
You take like a couple dozen of them, wrap them up with duct tape, dude. They'd make a fucking badass.
Oh, okay. I see what you did. Yeah. No.
And then, like, for New Year's, dude, we saved all the Christmas trees. We piled them up in the cul-de-sac and lit them up like a big fucking bonfire. At 12 o'clock, yeah, dude. That, and you know what? Blue plate mayonnaise jars, dude. We saved them during the year. We'd stick grosses of bottle rockets in them. And at 12 o'clock, dude, light all those some bitches off.
That's
and the glass would never break.
That's great. Yeah, anything, dude, I feel like we were trying anything that made the most fucking impact. That was anything that set all the alarms off, we were trying to make.
Yeah. And then, dude, when we used to fight our neighbors on the next block with these big-ass, tall row of ligustrum trees, dude. So you could stand there and take the Roman candle things and light your bottle rockets and shoot each other through the ligustrum trees. Yeah.
Oh, I know a fireworks stand. Love to see you coming. No doubt about it.
And that was before plastic, too, dude. So.
Yeah, true.
All right, my brother. Well, we're only 50 days away from reality.
Let's go.
Rouge, dude. He's got to pull it off, dude. We got to go up there and stump a mud hole and fucking Clinton's ass.
Absolutely, because I do not want to see the press conference if we lose. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to see anything he's got to say if we lose.
Correct. And I tell you what, I went to Omaha, and I tell you what, we got the Saban of baseball coaches. Ain't nobody touching that guy, dude. Nobody.
Absolutely.
Nobody coming close.
No, he's the best.
All right, my brother. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy 4th, bro. And talk to you soon.
All right, man. Same to you, brother. Take care.
Later.
Craig in the chat, if you ain't popping leftover firecrackers tonight, I can't trust you. I got some Roman candles stuff somewhere in my closet right there. But I don't really want to pop them because you never know, man. They might pull them bitches off the market one day. Spread quarters. Hello?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's happening?
How are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? We just in this little window of time where, we just waiting on football.
Yeah, I mean, but I texted with Matt Messina this week, so we were talking about, he was on vacation, and we were talking about the idea that it's a week till next week is SEC Media Day.
Yep.
Right? And then we got a week after that, and things start camp.
Right. And training camp goes quick, and you could go to it and shit, and I feel you.
Oh, dude, they've got a ton of open that they've done this year. Have you looked at the schedule? They've got a lot of the open states that they're there are open to the fans, which is great.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I mean, I think it's a good thing. I'm so I was telling Matt when I was telling you about that, I was telling Matt this week, it's like, how do you be excited about a team that maybe will struggle to win 5 wins? But I'm excited about it because it's a new era. It's a new thing.
It's a clean slate.
Here we are.
It's a clean slate. Yeah. That's what football's all about, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, think about if you and I know that we've won a Super Bowl and whatever, right? But imagine if you a Browns fan. These guys get excited every year because it's a clean slate. And I'm sure in their heads they thinking, you know what? Dude, what if we went to the Super Bowl this year? That's what watching sports is all about. That's what having a team is all about is you know what if everything people are saying is wrong and it goes the opposite way, and we actually make it to the promised land. You just never know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're old enough, 06. I mean, you know, coming off of 3-13.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Katrina and everything else, but I mean, it was so exciting. And even if it's 10-6, and even the, you know, the luck to get to the NFC Championship game that we were able to get to. But then after that, 7-9, 7-9. Drew Brees throws for 5,000 yards, but yet we don't get there.
Right.
And then we find the defensive coordinator, and in 09, we make it work. It's like that's the thing that keeps you coming back.
Yeah.
It just keeps you like, because you know, it's like you said, Cleveland fans, you know, Cincinnati fans. You got Joe Burrow. You're like, you're just excited. Everybody's 0-0. And that's what's great. And it's like, that's what I always hold in this time. I'm like, I get to July, you get past July 4th, have some fun, and then you're like, football's coming back.
Yeah. Now I will say this, and I'll use last year as an example. What I don't like is when we ready for this clean slate, and then we could just tell right away within a month that, hey, look, this is a losing football team. Hey, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of can see within a month. You know, that's when it ended quick last year. You know, you fire your coach by like week whatever, and it's like, man, that sucks, bro, because it's kind of like a wasted year. But hopefully it's not hopefully every week kind of means something this year.
I think that what I was like, my best case scenario would be that we find a quarterback that shoves the guy, that maybe the defense can't stop anybody, but we score, and maybe we're still a top 5 pick, but there's hope because the offense has done some things. The defense is figuring out. There's a new defensive coordinator. They've changed schemes, so it takes a little bit. So maybe they're a little slow, and then but you've got that. And then next year, you got a top 5 pick, and you don't need a quarterback, so you can go get a stud, and then we're in good shape because now we got fucking cap coming up. That it's coming. I mean, in 2027, I think we got $220 million.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I mean,
that's my thing is that, like, even if it sucks, even if we say, I think the expectation is where the difference is. The expectation for me is if they shock us and win 10 games, well, okay, great. But the expectation is it's probably going to suck. They're probably going to have some growing pains. I think that they're on the right path. I think Kellen Moore looks like he's a good guy. Hopefully we can turn him around so where 2 years he struggles, and then after that it's much better.
Well, I think it comes down to that. Yeah, it just comes down to this. You don't want to be chasing a quarterback for all these years, right? So if you could solidify who your quarterback is, whether it's Shuck or Rattler, whatever the case may be, you know, if you could solidify that and you got somebody for the next few years, yeah, everybody would feel a lot better. That alone would make everybody. Why do you think everybody hated the Derek Carr experience? Because we could tell that it wasn't trending upwards. You see what I'm saying? I
think
it wasn't going nowhere.
No, I agree. I think our best case scenario is like the New England Patriots last year, where they couldn't stop anybody, but we have a coach. They couldn't stop anybody, but they found their quarterback. But Mayo, he had, you know, it's like Derek May came in and he looked like the guy. He got hurt, but they knew they had the guy. So then they get a top pick, and then they're able to use that to build up. They've got cap space. I think if we suck, it's okay because we're gonna. If Shug hits and we hit on those draft picks, I mean, look, if you watch Ross Jackson when he's talking about those draft picks, if they hit, then we're in a different place a year from now.
Yeah, you just need a few of them to hit too. You really don't even need them all. You need a few of them now. And when we say hit, and when we say hit, they need to be plug in and play for a few years. Like, can't miss on them, bro. And yeah, that's why I just can't wait for this shit because I'm ready to see.
No,
I
can't wait either. I'm excited about it. I'm excited because it's a new start. It's a new day. It's like we don't have to go through the drama that we had. It's like we've got it's just like, that's what Kellen Moore. If they suck, they suck. But guess what? He's building something. And I'm just excited, man. I'm excited. We're at the time we are. I'm not that upset with the United States losing today just because I think that from where they were, the coaches came in September. I think getting to the championship is what they wanted. I don't think they thought they were going to beat Mexico. So
I'm tired of losing to Mexico, though. I mean, let's just be honest here.
No, I don't like losing to Mexico ever, but we do. I mean, it's been 8 times and we've only won 2.
Right.
So it's just, I just think we have, maybe we have a chance to, at least like you said, like that Tim Howard, like have that year where we're hosting. Maybe we get a chance, we get to the round, and everybody can kind of build around it.
Facts.
So,
all right, brother. Well, I appreciate the call, man, as always. And yeah, man.
Well, you're a good dude.
Happy 4th, brother.
Man.
All right, man.
Take care. Bye.
Hey, some other news, man. UFC 318, 2 weeks away, as of yesterday. And I did buy my tickets, so I finally pulled the trigger on the tickets. I'm gonna be in that bitch. You did have a fight get pulled. You had the Gunnar Nelson Neil Magny fight get pulled, and then you had the Aliskerov Bruno Ferreira fight get pulled. Now I know they're trying to find opponents for both of them, but that's 2 fights that were pulled, man, which kind of sucks. But it's looking like they got some other big names on there: Ryan Spann, Lucas Breesky, Kevin Holland, Daniel Rodriguez. Bruno Ferreira, looks like they found Jackson McVeigh to step in. He's undefeated, up and coming. That should be a good fight. But anyway, it's kind of filling out. You had some fights pulled, but anyway, I got my tickets and I'm excited. Spread quarters.
Hey, what's up, Dave? It's Jeremy.
Yo, what's up, Jeremy?
Hey, man. I guess you heard about, USA losing to Mexico, soccer gang, Gold Cup.
I did.
Man, I think what it boils down to is we got a bunch of soft dudes. Pulisic, he should have been there. That's fucking soft.
Yeah.
We've got way too many spoiled. They're kids. They're spoiled kids. Dude, we had Clint Dempsey, all these fucking real dudes, a few years back. Right. And now, these kids, they don't want to play. They don't want to play. I think we're going to get steamrolled in the World Cup. I hate to say it. We're going to get fucking run over and embarrassed.
Hey, who's our group? Who's our group? Do you know?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
What do you mean, like who we're playing against?
Yeah, like for the World Cup, the groups, yeah.
I don't think they have it set yet.
All right.
But the dudes playing against Mexico, that was a B score. They're backups. All of them are backups.
Yeah.
Right. That Diego Luna kid, he's good. And Tillman, we got a couple of good players, but the rest of them are fucking no names.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of sad. I hate to see we're going to get fucking run over, dude. I'm telling you. But anyway, what I was really wanting to talk about was, with the Saints, I hate to be pessimistic, but I was thinking about this earlier. What if, Shuck and Radler, all right, they battle it out, and we say we win 6 games and we don't get a top pick, and we're just stuck the next 3, 4, 5 years with, who's going to be quarterback.
Well, but that's the thing. If you win but if you win 6 games, you need to be able to. It needs to be a 6 games to where after the season you're like, okay, well, but the quarterback played good. The young quarterback played good. It can't be we somehow won 6 games, but fuck, man, both of these quarterbacks suck, dude.
See, that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Then we're in limbo, and then it's like, what the fuck? What do? We spend a bunch of money in trade, like with the Derek Carr thing. What if we trade for a big name quarterback and we fucking spend all our money? We can't pay anybody. There's that possibility.
Yeah.
And then we're back to square one. It's just like back Derek Carr over and over, same bullshit.
Let me tell you this. You got to bet. Not that I'm rooting for it, but you probably got a better chance at both of these quarterbacks not being the one than one of them being the one. So the odds are already against us. And just hope that You know, that's why for me, I got to lean Rattler in this. I have to. And I'm going to tell you why, dude.
Rattler,
it's because he's got a year under his belt, and it's a year of just adversity football. Like, bro, none of your players were healthy.
Yeah.
You're throwing it to Uber drivers. Your coach gets fired. You've been through fucking everything in that 1 year. So I'm hoping that he took that, used it as motivation, got better, and he's got a year longer in the NFL than what Shuck does. So I would not be surprised if Rattler did prevail. Now, if Shuck wins the quarterback competition, then we got to see, hey, how does he play in NFL live games? You know, and that's you can only talk about it so much until it's like, bro, we just need to see how it happens on Sunday. You know,
the thing that gives me hope, like you said, like Shuck's been through a lot of adversity, and Rattler has too.
Yeah.
So they've got the mentality, I think. I don't know. Did you see when Shuck did the podcast with what's his name from the Lions, the receiver?
I saw the clips. I would never watch that podcast, but I saw the clips.
Yeah. Dude, Shuck, man, he was talking some shit. He was talking about why why he got cut. He was talking about how he didn't like the food. Well, that's probably why you got cut, dude. I was like, okay, he's talking some shit. I like that.
And look, I know we like all these things I get it. Still ain't played a down of football for the Saints. So let's just see, bro. Yeah. Let's see, dude. I have to wait and see. I have to wait and see.
Either way, I'm staying positive because he's out. He's out the door. We got rid of that, so we gotta have fun with it.
It did. It gave us a fresh plate of positivity, bro. I agree.
Man, thank God.
I know. I'll never forget that day as long as I live.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm gonna let you go. Take it easy.
All right, bro. Take care.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Popeyes. I don't know if they force feed it, but I'm trying to think how we could explain it. I'm trying to think how we could explain how they do the soccer thing. I think that we hear people talking about USA soccer like, okay, we'll watch because it's USA. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll watch, but yeah, it's almost like we get our hopes crushed every time we do that. Every time we go give it the attention, I feel like we get our hopes crushed. So that's why I really don't be getting hype over USA soccer like I used to. Like when I was in college, you know, when they had all them dudes, Dempsey, Donovan, Tim Howard, all these dudes, there was like substance behind it. The only dude I really know on USA's soccer team is Pulisic. Motherfucker, I'm from the Parish. Pulisic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know him because he's actually, you know, somebody that plays for clubs and shit like that. But I don't know. I just got to see it, bro. I got to see it. But every time they try to push it on us, USA soccer usually lets us down, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there's not a lot going on. I remember asking what was there to watch on TV on Saturday, and people were like commenting on Twitter. They were commenting like, oh, F1's today. I'm like, these motherfuckers bored as hell. Can you imagine? You so bored you watching Formula racing, bro? Like, what the fuck? They were like, yeah, check out Wimbledon. Like, all right, bro. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but you could just tell that the main sports ain't on. You telling me to watch tennis. Anything can happen in the World Cup. That's very true. That's very true, bro. That's very true. And usually that doesn't happen for USA, but I'm all here for it, bro. I'm all here for it. All right, dude. About to shut this down soon. If we ain't got no more calls, I'm gonna shut it down. Hey, I'm gonna be starting at the end of July, right? Leading in the football season. I'm gonna be going live twice a week. It'll be on Sunday nights or Sundays after the games, and then during the week it's gonna be on Wednesday. I'm thinking Wednesday nights. So that's when the 2 times a week will start. I got merch that is currently, like, the designs are being made right now. I've seen some designs. I got some cool shit that I'm about to drop with merch by the end of this month. So check me out, htmsports.com/shop for anything to do with merch. I'll be dropping it on there. You can't get Hold the Mayo merch anywhere else. You can't get it at like a pop-up shop, or if you see a site on Google that's not me, There's a lot of imposters out there, and you can only get hold of Mayo merch from htmsports.com ever. That nobody's got like a few on them that they sound. None of that. They all get hand packed by me, and I send them out. Sprite Quarters, last call.
What up, Mayo?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Steele from Michigan.
Yo, what's up, brother?
So, betting on them week one, I don't know about all that. I feel like we don't even know who's going to be in the rotation. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
that's tough. It's a risk. Like, what player prop you going to take off that even?
Oh, I'm looking at the poll right now. So it looks like, okay, so the question is, will you bet on the Saints to win week one? 44% said yes, they will. 56% said no, they won't. So kind of close there.
Oh, my God.
You got to realize some people just love betting on the Saints. Even though they know they're going to lose, man, they can't help themselves. They love it.
That's the ride or die of the team, though. I feel it.
I look, I'm obsessed with the Saints, right? But I don't bet on them. I just learned throughout the years that whenever I don't bet on them, that's when they do bet. When I bet on them, that gets me so drove, bro. It's like want to punch a hole in the wall drove, bro, if they lose. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Who do you want to see in the running back rotation?
All right, so let's
like mostly like your top two.
I got it. Well, top two. I mean, if I got to say the top two, I mean, you definitely like to see Kendre Miller be something serious this year, right?
Yeah,
but if not, there's two guys that are waiting to step in, and one's Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and then the other one's Devin Neal. I
got big hopes for Devin Neal.
Yeah, and me too, bro, because I watched a lot of his games in college, so I know that he runs hard. And I know that he's
through and through.
And then we even signed what's his name? Cam Akers. Didn't we sign him too to a deal? So
yeah, our running back locker room is stacked, Loki.
It really is. It really is. I mean, not all of them gonna make the team, but
got AK as a bet in there, which is fire.
Yeah, and I thought Kamara, even through a horrendous season for the Saints, I thought Kamara had a pretty solid season last year.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do there. I mean, you can't ask for much more.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would say I got to see Kendre Miller be healthy and highly productive in that. If he's going to be the second running back, I got to see that this year. No more, like, holding them back, excuses, none of it, bro. We got to see Kendre Miller all year long.
Oh, for sure. Bro, do you see how big Olave got it this year?
All right. I hear this every year, but okay, let's see.
Well, dude, he had all season to just get jacked because he had a concussion.
Yeah. Bro, I love Olave. When they were talking about trading him, I was like, absolutely not. Like, I kind of feel the same way about Olave as I do about, like, you know, I know Zion's like a bigger name, but I feel the same way. Like, I don't want to, like, quit these dudes. Like, I want them to pan out. I want them to pan out big time.
For sure. You want them to stick around.
But we got a bunch of horse jockeys at receiver, too. You know, we don't got that many tall guys. So,
no, we're short and fast. That's what we do.
You know, if one guy gets hurt, golly, we in trouble, bro. Like, if, you know, but let's hope we way better off with injuries this year because last year was fucking brutal.
It was brutal. The last end of that season was tough to watch, man.
It was, man. It was. What's your predictions?
Hey. For what?
For the Saints.
Like, over under the win, was it 6.5?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, you know you want to say over.
Might be lower than that. It might even be 5.5. But yeah, 6.5 might be where it's at.
I mean, that, you know, we got to trust it, so I'm going to go over 6.5.
Would you lay $10,000 on it?
Fuck no.
Right.
No, I don't know if I'm that confident.
And then what about, are you an LSU fan? You said you're in Michigan, huh?
Yeah, Michigan, man.
Are you a Michigan fan?
No, Michigan State, actually, the little brother school.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask you about your boy that flaked out on us, bro. I'm gonna be on. I ain't rooting for anybody to not work out more than Bryce Hunter. I'm sorry, bro. I hope.
I'm with you. I'll hate on that all day too.
I will hate on that dude until he's done playing. 100%.
Yeah, man, it's tough. I got to listen to all these Lions fans, bro. It's tough.
Yeah, y'all just haven't been. I mean, y'all been getting the Lions. Oh, wait, my bad. The Lions fans been getting that, but they kind of been choking, you know, so.
A little bit. They're going to have a wacky season, too. New head coach, or not head coach, new offense, defense coordinator.
Yeah, because they lost Aaron Glenn. Yeah. All right, bro.
Yeah, and Van Johnson.
All right, dude.
All right, Mayo. Have a good one, Brody.
All right, bro. Take care, man.
Take care, bro.
Yeah, I think the over-under is at 5.5. Yeah, I was about to say 6.5 sounded like a lot. Sprite quarters, last call.
Yeah. I'm sitting at the fucking bar this week, and this fine little young whore comes up to me. She was from, like, out of town or something. She starts fucking making out with me. She was fine, you know? She starts fucking making out with me for, like, fucking an hour. I told her I ain't coming home with you. She was like fucking blown away. I'm like, you don't even know how to make out. How the fuck you gonna give me a good slurp if I fucking, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck I'm gonna get a good blowjob out of you? You don't even know how to make out. You know? I mean, I could sit there and make out with her all day like I'm in fucking high school in the movie theater, but I could tell off the bat, if the whore don't know how to fucking, how to kiss with her tongue, how's she gonna use her tongue on your dick? You know? I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Yeah, I'm off.
You know, that's just how I feel about it. But maybe, you know, maybe they all better. I don't know.
You got any Saints predictions?
Predictions for the Saints this year is I'm gonna watch the whole 2000 every Sunday. I'm going to watch each game for the 2009 season instead of watching them this year because it's going to be that fucking painful.
Where you headed? I hear the car door open.
I'm going to fucking Rouse's.
Oh, okay.
And pick up a little six-pack.
Pick up a little six-pack, huh? Rouse's, huh? That's your spot? That's your grocery, Rouse's?
I'll holler at the little cashier in here. She's fine. She's got a couple of kids, but she's fine. Shout out my girl Rita.
What's your favorite firework? Yeah, I'm live.
No, well, we used to make them. You know, I ain't done it in a while, but we used to make the fucking M80s.
Oh, yeah, the M80s. Yes.
Yeah. Not a fucking, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love hearing the names of fireworks because you don't hear them that much these days. I feel like people kind of like not buying that shit like they used to.
Dude, 4th of July was the weakest 4th of July I've ever seen in this fucking city. Kids ain't shooting fucking fireworks anymore, man.
Nah.
I mean, Jesus.
They watching some kid on YouTube shoot them, bro. They not.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. I lived for fucking fireworks as a kid.
Yeah.
There was nothing more I wanted to do than take my Christmas money and light it on fire New Year's Eve. You know? Nothing more that I would rather do.
I liked going to the fireworks stand. You know what I'm saying? Go see a motherfucker who was working there. He knew everything about fireworks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how sometimes like you'll go to like Best Buy and they don't really know what they like you go to a fireworks stand, that motherfucker selling them fireworks, he tell you how to blow anything up.
It was like the drive to Gretna was like the drive to Visions when they used to be finding there. You were just excited going there. You know?
Throw you a random one. I'll let you go. What's your 3 favorite animals at the zoo?
The lions. Either the lions or the monkeys, but the monkeys got to be doing something when they just sitting out there chilling. You know, I like to see them swinging from the fucking trees and fucking with each other. You know?
Yeah. Hey, what about the Komodo dragon, dog?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know the Komodo dragon?
What is that? It sounds like a strain of weed.
Yeah, it could be that too, for sure. But yeah, go look up the Komodo dragon, bro. He's rare motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But we got one in the Audubon Zoo. He just sits there. He don't do nothing. You would think he like blows fire and shit, but nah, he just sits there.
Yeah, that white alligator, every time you go there, it looks like he's on fucking heroin. He just laying there like in a daze. And that tank's too small for him, man. He's been in there for years. And it's not even, It's smaller than a dog cage. They got that big ass alligator in there, man.
Oh,
they need to fucking let him swim around a little bit.
Another one, the elephants, because they like 100 fucking years old. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been there since it started, bro. The fucking elephants, dude.
Yeah, but they got a big thing for them, right? I mean, I don't go there anymore. But
they gave them the most space. I mean, naturally, it's a big motherfucker. You know, taking big elephant shits all over.
Yeah, you could smell the elephants from a mile away, too.
Yeah. You remember when Ace Ventura climbed into a rhino's ass? Do you remember that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For now, both of them were for now. Both of those movies. They don't make movies like that anymore.
No, they don't. You get canceled for climbing in a rhino's ass. I know it.
Yeah, Peter shut him down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, dude.
Have a great night.
All right, yeah, I'm live later. Penguins. Well, they got a couple penguins at the aquarium. Thanks for the super chats. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Wes. Shout out Wes. Shannon, any inside scoop on the Saints' new uni for the season? Not yet, but I know that's supposed to be dropping soon. I can't wait to see that. Because if they fuck that up, spread quarters, last call.
Yeah, hold the Mayo, this Coach.
Yo, what up, Coach?
Yo, what up? Hey, speaking about the animals at the zoo, y'all tripping. Y'all forgot about them giraffes, dog.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with the giraffes.
They got new giraffe. One did hang himself, though, by accident, you know? It didn't happen for a hot minute.
Damn, that really happened? No, I ain't. No, huh? No.
Yeah, bro. He tried getting out, and one of the straps went around his neck or some shit, and he died. That's why they didn't have giraffes for a hot minute. They just got him in there. Yeah, bro. They got two now, though. So look, they might be trying to mate them or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I like the Komodo dragon, the elephants.
Hey,
and,
bro. But fuck all of that. We need to get Ian Book back on the Saints. That's all I got to say.
And that's all you gonna say, motherfucker. That's all you gonna say tonight. That's it. I can't finish the show on that call. But we're gonna have to. All right. I'm fucking done, man. I'm done. I'll be back next Sunday, same time, 8 p.m. right here on YouTube. Sub to the YouTube, bro. Do me a favor before you leave. Thumbs up on the stream. Help out the stream. Help it get out there to where more people can see it. Spread quarters, last call. It's got to be the last call.
I heard you, bro. Hey, I messaged you about the paper. So if you want that, just let me know. I got it. I'm getting it framed for you, bro.
All right. Well, yeah. What app? What app you messaged me on?
It's Insta. I messaged you on Insta. So you can go on there and say that. But I won't keep you long. I know it's the last call. But how about that? I don't know if you saw it. Is that why you put the stream later? Because the USA game?
No, I've been having it at 8 o'clock pretty much the whole off season.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was 6 or whatever. But yeah, USA lost to Mexico.
Yeah, no, they lost.
Came to watch it. Yeah, the Mexican people here are going crazy.
Yeah.
But it was pretty lit. But I know I missed a lot. You talked about LSU a little bit today? I know we're getting, it's counting down.
Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of ball. We've been talking about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm live just called in about God knows what. So we've been all over the place tonight.
Nice, bro. Well, yeah, I won't keep you because I know you're trying to get out of here. But let's go, man. I'm still ready for the Pels. I'm delusional with them, and I'm fucking ready. And the Saints, I know I took the under 5.5 bet, but I'm gonna still be loving my boys. Come on now. Hey, one last thing. They need to retire 12, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous what the NFL did to disrespect him with no All-Pros, no Pro Bowls, just completely disrespectful as a 7th-round pick from Hofstra.
Yeah,
Saints need to retire that man instantly. The NFL posted about him yesterday. That was so disrespectful of them, considering that he didn't get none of those selections. Disgusting by them. Great player.
Well, that's what they love to do. The NFL loves to do that. They love to talk. They don't say nothing the entire career, and then they come back after, one of the most underrated receivers all time. Y'all the fucking ones that had him underrated.
Motherfucker, that shit really pissed me off, bro. I can't lie. Like,
they love to tell me about Drew Brees. That's another thing about the NFL Twitter page. That motherfucker loves to tell me about Drew Brees since he retired. Couldn't find a comment with a fucking telescope while he was playing. They didn't want to talk about him at all. Now they want to tell me all about Drew Brees and all this shit. Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, like what Yamon said, play the fucking mic'd up 30-minute highlights. You know, suck me sloppy, man.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't do nothing while they were playing, man. Yeah, who that? Go Tigers. Flock up. I'm going to let you get out of here, bro. Let's go.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call. Shout out to Blue Plate Mayo for sponsoring the show. Blue Plate, it's in every grocery, especially down here, but really probably everywhere, bro. Since 1927, Blue Plate Mayo, an honest, loyal condiment. Shout out to the Compman. If you get hurt on the job, make sure you call the Compman 504-838-8883. Or if you're antisocial, you don't like to talk on the phone, www.compman.com. If you get hurt on a job, you got to know what to do, and the Compman does. So give them a ring and start looking into this generator. In fact, stop looking at it. Just make a move. Make a move. Mark a date that you're going to get a generator, or you're going to call about a generator. You're going to call about inquiring about one. Let them know that you found out from Hold the Mayo. That's going to help. That's going to help you out. Okay? Because if you just call, I'm kind of browsing for a generator. Now, hey, Hold the Mayo told me to call y'all when I'm ready to get my generator. 985-626-7741 or burkhartsair.com. They going to hook it up, and they going to love to hear from you. So give them a call. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. YouTube right here. Sub to the YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate it. That's the one I'm really just focused on growing, is the YouTube. I'm not saying to this world famous YouTube. I'm just, man, let's get a fucking solid following on the YouTube, because football season, it's going to be crazy, man. And also I'm on Facebook. So if you're into that shit. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Till next Sunday.